So it's Monday of a new week, and if you can't tell by how abruptly my last video finished, I didn't get to do any exercise Sunday, but that's okay because I had a very stiff day yesterday and I'm having another very stiff day today. My hands and my wrists are very achy. The arthritis is definitely playing up today for some reason. I've got a lot of pain in my knees, a lot of pain in my hips. I'm actually struggling to walk today, and I've got a fair bit of tension in my back, but I don't know whether or not that's because I've been sat around quite a lot, or whether or not it's because I haven't been moving, or whether or not it is just an arthritis flare and a lot of my joints are just very stiff and very achy right now. We had a busy day. Me and Jace actually went to the shops with little man and we walked there and walked back. That alone was quite detrimental to my health in a weird way, because I got back and I was actually really struggling to walk, and I had quite a lot of pain in my left knee, which is where I've had the arthritis definitely confirmed by x-ray years ago. And at some point while I was walking around with little man, something in my knee just sort of like felt a bit off, and then I suddenly struggled to bear weight on it, and it was actually really painful to walk on. And my hips are stiff as anything. My hips are really locking up really badly today. I was going to miss doing exercise today. However, on the walk to and from the shops, me and Jace had a bit of a heart-to-heart. He was basically resetting up his runner because he's got a obstacle course race coming up in July that he has to get ready for, and he's not done any training for it. He's done a handful of exercise in the home, but he's not really done much running training or anything else, and saying that he doesn't have the time, which I can relate to. And I was pointing out that we are both as bad as each other for wasting some time on our phones or on games when we could be doing exercise. We both need to get better at actually exercising when little man is awake and alert, because he actually really enjoys it. And the cutest thing in the world happened earlier today. Jason decided to have a go at doing his exercises while little man was awake. I was doing my BSL homework. Jace was actually getting little man involved in his exercises. We actually got his first ever giggle on camera, which was so adorable.
9, 10.
I wasn't filming at the time, but he did another 2 or 3 giggles after that while Jace was playing with him. It's the first time we've heard him laugh ever, which was so sweet, and my heart just melted, and it was such a nice moment. But it was good to see that Jason finally got his exercise in, because it is really good for his mental health, and it's also good for my mental health, and I keep forgetting to do it because I always feel better after I've done my exercises. But before doing the exercises, it always feels like such a chore, such a huge chore. But then after you've done them, you feel so great. I'm actually watching a video of Andre Strong at the moment, challenging the real life Baki to some calisthenics exercises. It did inspire me a little bit and made me go, oh yeah, I need to get my exercises done today. But I've only just finished expressing so that little man has some food for tomorrow for when I go to my BSL course. And I was looking at the time, it's 10 to 11 already. Sorry, 10 to 10 at the moment, isn't it? And I was about to forego my exercises and do them tomorrow instead, because it is really late and I really need to go to bed, and I've been exhausted all day. Jason pointed out I told him off for complaining that he wasn't doing his exercises earlier today, and so he threw it right back in my face, which I am grateful that he did. And saying, no, you keep saying you're getting fed up of not doing your exercises, so get them done. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. Going to take it easy today. I'm going to focus. I really don't have the energy, but I'm going to focus on the Tom Morrison training for a start, see how I feel, see how we get on, and then if I have any energy left at all, I might do a bit of calisthenics training at the end, but we shall see. We'll see how the day's going to take us. The night, what's left of the night. I just got up off the floor without using my hands for the first time in about 8 to 9 months. Or what feels like the first time in about 8 to 9 months. That felt good. That felt really good. A little tiny bit of pain in my knees, but other than that, genuinely okay. That actually felt really good. That was an achievement. That was progress. I just did 7 bridge presses. I just did 7 thoracic bridge presses on both sides. God, that felt good. I can't remember the last time I did more than 5. I physically cannot remember the last time I did more than 5 on each side. I just did 7 on each side. Oh my God, I'm feeling good tonight. Again, 7 on each side, not 5. 7. And that's the lowest I have got since way before pregnancy. Damn, I am feeling good tonight. I am feeling superhuman right now and I still have loads of energy. So I'm just gonna go for it. Do a little bit of calisthenics training, mainly upper body, because the Tom Morrison's simplistic mobility method works quite a lot of the abs and the legs. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of calisthenics training, focusing on the upper body, maybe a little bit of step work and a little bit of squats, and then I'm done. And stretches, always important to do stretches and cool downs. Oh my god, that was brilliant. That was literally brilliant. Oh my god, I'm so happy with that. I am so grateful that Jason encouraged me to do my exercises tonight, because yes, you are amazing, you are fabulous, you are wonderful. He's doing all these jazz hands like... Anyway, that is the most amount of progress I have seen yet. Towards the end of the simplistic mobility method, I only managed to do 5 of each exercise because I was getting a little bit tired and my joints were still hurting. I'm still quite achy in quite a few of my joints, especially my wrist and my knees. But oh my god, I'm so happy. I got off the floor without using my hands for the first time in, I can't remember when, like way before pregnancy. Before pregnancy was the last time I was able to get myself off the floor without my hands, I think. In fact, no, I think it was towards the end of pregnancy. But even then, it was months ago, literally months ago, I was able to get off the floor without using my hands. I've had to use some sort of furniture equipment for God knows how many months because of the weakness in my muscles and also the tiredness, and I did it tonight. I actually got off the floor without using my hands. That is already one shocking achievement. I did 7 thoracic bridges in a row, 7 unassisted split squats, and I got lower to the floor than I've had been so far. Even on the side pulls, what are they, the side lunges, side stretches, whatever they are, against the wall, I think I did 8 or 10, something like that. So like, that's the best I've done in over a year. That's the best I've done in over a year. Oh my god, I am happy. My god, I am happy with tonight. That has just really lit a fire under my belt. Really lit a fire under my belt. The consistency is paying off. The consistency is paying off. It's actually working. So that has gave me a nice bit of drive and motivation for this week. Tomorrow we do actually have to go out. We've got a busy day tomorrow. We have to run to the tip to get some bits done, and I also have a BSL class. So I am going to have to forego any exercise tomorrow, but I do want to try and start running on Tuesdays and Thursdays if I can, or if I have the energy, or switch my running to maybe a Saturday, going back to park run, starting with walking with little man and then working my way up to running. But it also means getting to park run on time on a Saturday with baby. That's already easier said than done. Oh my gosh, I am so happy right now. So freaking elated. So I am going to leave it that because I now need to get a shower, and it's already quarter to 11 and I need to go get a shower. So I'm gonna go do that, and I will hopefully, if I don't see you guys tomorrow, I will see you all on Wednesday.
All the way around that corner. Hello everyone, this is Wednesday. I don't know why I'm saying hello because this is all one video, but it's now Wednesday and I'm on a bit of a marching spree at the moment because, oh hi kitty, hi friend, hi, hello, nice to meet you, friend, are you okay? Are you doing well? Hi. Sorry, completely distracted by my new cat friend. Hi cat friend. Are you guiding me? Are you guiding me to where the Jason's gone? As I was trying to say. Hi! You're a very lovely kitty. You're a very lovely fussy kitty. Yeah. Right, I need to go. Sorry, as I was saying. Hi kitty friend. It's Wednesday and I'm on a speed march at the moment. The cat's still following me. Because little man has his 3rd vaccinations today and we are running late to the doctors. Because of that, Jason's actually walked on ahead. He is quite far ahead of me at the moment, and I gave him permission to because he is a much faster walker than me by a long way. My hand is killing me today and my arthritis is still slightly achy, so my hips are a bit stiff and my knees are a bit stiff, so it's making it a bit challenging to keep up with him, but he walks a lot. My god, now I've got hiccups. It's going well. Well, he walks a lot faster than me, a hell of a lot faster than me. So I've told him to speed on ahead to make sure he can get to the doctors on time. Meanwhile, I'm getting by as fast as I can. I could probably run, but I'm in my barefoot. And it's been a long time since I've ran in barefoot. And I don't trust myself to run properly or to be able to cushion myself safely if I'm running with my barefoot shoes. Hence, I am just walking at a fairly fast pace for me. And it just started raining. It's a good start to the day.
There you go. So it's now Friday, and I apologise, this is a bit of background noise. Little man, I need to distract him for 2 seconds while I record this segment. Yeah. Playing with your toy? Yeah. You like that noisy toy, don't you? Oh my god. Yeah, look at that, look what he does. Sorry, completely distracted, as usual. Do you want this one that's a bit quieter? So it's Friday. It's been a very busy week, a very, very busy week. Every day has been a bit more on demand than I actually anticipated. Yeah. Why are you throwing it? If you can't tell, little man has found his voice. Very much so. He is loving making all sorts of sounds and noises right now. And he is so much more playful, so much more interested in everything. But also so much harder to distract, which you'd think it'd actually be easy to distract. No. No, very hard to distract at the moment because he gets bored so easily. And every time I try and record, he starts talking over me. He's also teething, which is not helping. We've had a couple of bad nights with him due to said teething and also his vaccinations on Wednesday, which had his final set of vaccinations, thank God. So no more hopefully no more doctor's visits for a while. He's getting very hard to distract and very hard to actually do anything around with. And yes, because you don't want attention all the time, which is good. But he does need a bit more physical work. He's developed mentally so quickly, but he's a bit slow on the physical development, which is fine because we've been told that babies usually do develop either faster by brain or faster by physical, and then the other one catches up later. And he is definitely an intelligence over physicality baby. Even so, I need to get my exercises done badly. So we are going to try and do some. I probably won't be able to do my Tom Morrison training with him around. So I'm just going to try and do some general exercise, some general squats, some arm work while I've got him with me. You wouldn't believe I've had a nap pretty much every single day this week with the amount how tired I am. And Jason's actually worse than me at the moment because he's been going to bed late. And you've been waking up in the middle of the night again. Waking up at 11:30 on the dot every night. Unfortunately, I am an absolute moron, and because of all the chaos and all the madness that has been this last week, I forgot to charge my GoPro batteries, so I don't actually have my GoPro to record myself on today. So I'm gonna have to use my main camera, my vlogging camera. And if anyone's wondering why I use my GoPro instead of this camera to record my exercise, it's because the GoPro has a wide angle lens, so I can get the entire exercise in and I can get a better view of the room. But also, yeah, you're watching me talk to the camera. Can you see mummy on the camera? As I was saying, I get a better wide angle view of the room, I get a better view of all the exercises, and it's also a lot easier to put in different locations and still get the full shot compared to this one where I have to put it quite far away from me and play around with the angle for a good 5 minutes before I can get the right position. So the GoPro is a lot easier to just put down, set up, and then I can trim it later, whereas this one's a lot more challenging. But I do need to get some kind of exercise in today. Like I said, I'm not going to be able to do Tom Morrison while little man is wide awake, so we're just going to try and do some calisthenics and keep him involved to some extent. And he loves it. He loves getting involved with our exercises, but we've just not had a chance to do any of the rest of this week. But we're going to try and get some done today. Are you ready, Steady? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ready to do presses? Ready to do presses? Ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yay! We did it! You did not like. Okay, ready? Steady. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
9, 10. Yay! Was that fun? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah! You ready for the next one? I got you. I got you. I got you. Milk? You want more milk? Daddy, could you have got some milk for me, please?
Trade boy, you're not going to be able to be changed now because Jinx has claimed your mat.
And we're done for now. Hi, little man. Little man needed a feed halfway through, or decided he wanted a top-up feed halfway through, hence Jason took over. But I wanted to try, I'm still trying to do as many of my exercises with him as I can, partially so he gets used to us exercising around him, partially because he enjoys it. He was smiling so much during those exercises where I was throwing him up and down. He was smiling the whole time until he decided he was hungry. But it's also because when Jason does go back to work after his sick leave, I am going to be on my own with little man again. And so I need to get used to trying to exercise while he's awake, because I can't keep leaving it until late at night or while he's asleep in the morning, because he's so unpredictable at this moment. He still has quite a good routine, but for the most part he is unpredictable, so I really need to get used to actually incorporating him into my exercises. And like I said, it's also going to be a good thing for him just to see us exercising regularly. So I'm gonna now go have a shower, take a break,
at least I've done something today. If nothing else, I've done something. My only goal now is to try and get another set of exercise in either Saturday or Sunday. I don't know which it's going to be because I've got a really busy day tomorrow. I'm actually going down to my friend Simone's, so I have no idea whether or not I'm going to be able to squeeze any exercise in tomorrow. If I can't get it in tomorrow, then it's going to be Sunday.